This fall ball for us was certainly the most exciting since I've been here. We have 22 newcomers that are joining 14 returners. So aside from kind of having some tough decisions heading into this spring, it's definitely been a pretty big buzz around the team so far for us this fall. I can't, begin to tell you how proud I am of the work that our groups put in the weight room, on the field, and in the classroom as well. So it's been really a terrific fall, and I'm very, very pleased with the way the culture has developed with these guys so far. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the class that we had graduate last spring certainly left a big void. But for us, guys have really seized the opportunity to step up. Besides seeing more minutes, have really stepped up to a leadership role. Guys like Nick Weiss, guys like Zach Medeiros, are just a couple of the guys that have really stepped up. For us, we made a conscious decision not to name captains in fall ball and haven't yet. And that was very intentional. We have guys that we're seeing step up into leadership roles that are guys who have really only been on campus for a couple months. And for us, that's something that's going to be incredibly important. We've been preaching a culture where all 35 guys in the team are leaders and need to really take ownership of the process. So for that, we've really been proud of all our guys and the way they've stepped up. Sure. So this was definitely a fall ball, play day for us that left us very hungry and very excited to get going, and kind of upset that we have to wait so long to get going in the spring. We had a big win over Gordon, which for us was something that was kind of a milestone for us in terms of how we've competed with them in the past to really, kind of become put in a dominant performance over them was exciting for us. And then to go back to back against a tough Coast Guard team and play 4 overtimes and end up tying those guys. It was definitely a great day with a ton of positives to take away. And with 22 newcomers, again, it's definitely important that those guys are kind of acclimating themselves to the pace of the game at this level. On the defensive side of the ball, 2 guys that are newcomers that I really felt stepped up this fall. Nicky Pasalugo, who's a freshman goalie from Barnstable, has really been pushing AJ and Craig big time, throughout fall ball. So we've been impressed with that. Matt Murphy's another guy who's a defenseman who's really stepped up and really showed up as a college-ready guy, which is something that we are incredibly proud of. Aiden Pugs did a great job as well on the defensive side of the ball. And on offense, Connor Smith was a guy, he's a transfer from the University of Tampa, who really proved himself to be a dominant player at this level, and I think is going to be a guy who really surprises some people in the Little East this year.